Yo, what's up guys, Summer11 here with another Boondocks review. And we have another Granddad episode. I would say, there was a little bit like of a focus on the family, but yeah, this is definitely another Granddad episode. And this is the Boondocks episode, this is the Boondocks Season 4, Episode 6, Granddad Dates a Kardashian. And they're getting way too close with these parodies. I thought parodies were supposed to be somewhat close. They actually used their last name and everything. And the girl's name is Kardashian. I mean, that's just Kardashian without the N. And then her name's Kardashian. And I'm just like, whoa, it's too close. Like you could sue on this. And what if someone sued sued with the Chris Brown one? Because I know Tyler Perry. I think he sued or he got really mad over this. I talked about that in the other video. But what I think they did is they made all the girls into one person who looks like Kim, and I say that because the best friend of Kardashian looks like Khloe's best friend, and of course there's a half brother who's only popular because of his sisters, which is kind of like Bruce's kids. So they mixed the half brothers and Rob into one character. So I guess to not have trouble with all these characters running around, they took a lot of the characters and mixed them into one character to make it easier. Plus they have the whole confessional thing, which is just like how it is in the TV show. I think the background was pretty close too. And I don't even watch the Kardashians, and I know all this because it's not a bad show. It's just, it's not a bad show, by the way. I've seen snippets of it, like walking past the room, or I'm in the room when someone's watching it. So, yeah, Kardashians. Alright, so this episode is actually pretty simple. This is a parody of the Kardashians. The show is supposed to be like a pilot that's never aired, and it kind of sounds like the Dateline joke that was from last season in the Booty Warrior episode. I'm trying to rush the review. Anyway, Granddad is dating Kardashian, and she's kind of helping with their financial situation. I don't know if she really knows that she's helping, but he takes the boys aside, and he's like, yeah, she's making it rain in here and all that. And Granddad is doing whatever she wants. They call her white multiple times in the episode. I didn't know that Armenian people were considered to be white in this closed-minded world. Yeah, I didn't know they were considered white. Armenian is just Armenian, black is black, or African American, as some people say. White is white. But I guess if you're kind of closed-minded, you take a lot of the races and you classify them under white for some reason. Anyway, her friend comes to the house and she gives the boys gifts, which I thought was weird. It wasn't really explained. She just gives them gifts. I was thinking, why didn't Kardashian give them the gifts? So Riley gets a Wii U and a lot of other stuff, and then Huey gets a Ray J CD. Yeah, they don't care about these parodies anymore. Can't being this close get you in trouble? Seriously, a Ray J CD, Kardashian. You should be able to make a connection there if you're old enough. And Kardashian, she has an appointment for something. Granddad's worried and everything. And then he smacks her butt, which sounded gross. They had a nasty sound effect for that. And I'm just going to say that I believe Kim Kardashian's butt is real because, she said so. Would you lie about this? Why would you lie about this? Does it really matter? But they're not too far off with this episode. Someone actually did die from butt injections. It was on 1000 Ways to Die, which is kind of cool show. I've seen a few episodes. There was something about this dance club, and the guy was only noticing girls with big butts. So this girl, she was kind of jealous, and then she got butt implants. She got noticed and everything, but I think the butt things it either exploded or they killed her somehow. They killed her. But yeah, that's the basic point. So then Kardashian's half-brother comes in, and he was on Dancing with the Stars. Yep, that's a reference to Rob Kardashian. So the situation kind of changes because Kardashian's butt has actually gotten bigger, and as she's walking around, she's knocking down photos and everything, And then I think Huey says, like, why is everyone acting like this is normal? And then she sits down on the couch, and her butt causes the couch to, like, rise up. The end that Huey and Riley are on, like, rise up into the air. And they made this look epic in the trailer, because, you know, you can sync everything to the music in the trailer, but yeah, it looked epic there, not really here. And then, like, Huey, he's like, her butt got bigger or something. No, he called it fake. And then Kardashian, she gets sad, and Granddad, we learn that he'll do anything on the camera for money, because he's like, he'll beat them and everything, and the cameras like it. So Huey tracks Kardashian with all this new tech and stuff they got, and he learns that she gets her butt injected. Huey tries to warn Granddad, but of course he doesn't listen, which is a reoccurring theme in the show, so I'm glad they kind of kept that in. Kardashian and Robert are on a date, and then it happens. Her butt explodes. Yeah, that's disgusting. Like, you can even tell in this scene at the dinner, her butt has gotten way bigger. And then there's just like this huge explosion, and then Granddad's just like, what the H? And seriously, everyone left the restaurant. So Kardashian goes to the hospital, and then Robert and Mitch, who is the half-brother, I didn't mention his name earlier, they jump the doctor who injected Kardashian's butt. Ignorance. That is definitely ignorance. Like, of course a doctor would warn her before doing this, but some people have to get money, so they'll warn you even if it's dangerous, but they have to get the money, so if you want it, you can get it. They're getting paid either way. But, like, they beat the heck out of the doctor, and I'm just like, really? Really? Oh, wait, Huey and Riley actually said something in this episode? They actually had like a full conversation between Huey and Riley, and they got their own little part in the episode, which I liked, because it almost seems like Granddad is the main character now. I almost wish they would have grown up a little bit this season. You know, they're still kids. I kind of want Huey and Riley to be teens, but the voices are perfect. Like, leave the voices, but they can grow up a little bit. I don't know, can they change the characters in the show? Maybe they don't want to mess with Aaron's work too much. I don't know, but I would prefer the characters to grow up. Anyway, Huey and Riley are in the hospital, and they meet this woman who's called Mother Maria, probably a parody of Mother Teresa. And she was a nurse in a war. She basically did some good stuff. And I guess the lesson in the episode is that we give too much attention to celebrities and not to people who do good things. And while a lot of people know that, they don't care, and I think I don't care either. Like, I want to give these celebrities attention. Like, I know exactly where you're coming from, but I don't care. So yeah, what's really screwed up is that Granddad, he takes the butt stuff that was injected into Kardashian, and he injects it into the doctor's head, and I was expecting his head to blow up. If you guys have seen this movie, I'm sure you've seen the clip. I haven't seen the movie, but there's like this clip on YouTube of this guy, and he's his face turns red, and his head's like shaking and stuff, and his head just explodes. They've used the clip on TMZ a few times. That's kind of how I know about it. But I'm sure you've seen it on YouTube. I'm pretty sure it's probably viral. It's an old movie, but yeah, just search like head explosion. I'm sure it'll come up. And I was right about Ruckus. Like, he's into everything this season. He plays a priest and an officer in this episode. I wonder will these roles disappear with next week's episode, but those are kind of unrelated. This review's like so bad. And Robert's trying to get money from Kardashian before she dies, and then he breaks the fourth wall, saying that he hears the sad music in the episode. And then the doctor reveals that the girl isn't a real Kardashian. Dun dun dun. And I guess nobody cares, because like they all walked away after he said that. Or maybe the lesson, in the episode is that people don't care unless you're popular, because Kardashian dies not without Granddad stealing her jewelry, and this almost seemed kind of screwed up to me. Like, you basically killed Kim Kardashian, or a parody of her. I don't know. I found that to be kind of screwed up. I don't know if she'll really like that. Kim Kardashian and Kanye West recently got married. It was yesterday, not recently. if she sees this, I don't think she'll be happy. That's what I think. But this is the last season of the Boondocks. Adult Swim and Sony, they don't care. They're putting whatever they want into the show. So, and since people told me that there are lessons in the Boondocks, maybe the third one could be that people will change if they can get popular or get money. I mean, I kind of would. Not completely, but if you can get money, depending on what you have to do, I might try to get the money. And I guess I'm in the minority because I don't really hate the Kardashians. Like, I always get on YouTube or Facebook and people are like, I'm tired of hearing about the Kardashians. All you have to do is unlike the page or just get out of there. Like, no one wants to hear that crap. People always hate on who's on top. People say they got famous for doing nothing. A sex tape isn't really nothing. I mean, she got famous for it. So who cares? Like, that's the only time she's done it, and other celebrities have sex tapes out. And then you had the whole trial with their father defending OJ. They're famous for a reason. And well, there was another thing. Look at these YouTubers. They're getting paid for playing video games or reviewing anime. What the heck? That's kind of lame. You know I do it, but you're just talking. You're just talking to a camera. So don't talk about other people. And the top YouTuber is a guy who sits in his house and plays video games all day. Should he really be popular for that? You know, I really don't care either way, but if you're going to talk about the Kardashians, I'm going to talk about your YouTubers. I mean, what a lot of people do on YouTube is kind of lame, that they get famous for all this crap. And some YouTubers should stay away from TV. Like, usually they suck like Fred or Annoying Orange. So they, like, people, they get popular on YouTube and then they try to get on TV and it doesn't work. People like that should stay online. And I think it doesn't matter where they started. The Kardashians, they have a reason to be famous now, and they're business people. You know, like, if they have a business, they can most likely make it successful. And, you know, they have, like, stores, they have their clothing line, they have a kids' clothing line. They have a lot of stuff. And personally, I think you're just jealous. Like, how dare you hate on someone for being famous? Are you just mad because your life is crap or something? Anyways, guys, next week, the Boondocks, they're going to be free, the Freeman family. They're going to be doing the Slave episode, which I thought was going to be the season finale, which I'm glad it's not. And hopefully the episodes will continue to be good, because this is a good episode. The quality is there. I wouldn't really rewatch this episode, though. And I hope Huey and Riley get their own episodes eventually. And having a story-driven plot isn't bad, but I wish it was something more serious. And it seems like they're putting a lot of real-life stuff into the show now. Anyways, guys, I'm done. Thank you for watching. I thought this was going to be like not my 900th video, but it's not. Apparently, I'm at 892. So, 900th video coming out eventually, probably next week. I don't know. Later.